and welcome to Vay's World, Part 2 of pollution and their effects. We continue with more greed and destruction of the planet, and consequences we must be aware of and eventually face.
Greenhouse gases. The most common greenhouse gases are water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and ozone. Carbon dioxide from the burning of fossil fuels has significantly increased since the Industrial Revolution. As greenhouse gases accumulate in the atmosphere, they cause overall warming and climate change. A few of the profound effects of rapid climate change include rising sea levels, loss of biodiversity, and the melting of snowpacks, which could threaten the world's fresh water supply. Pharmaceutical pollution. Pharmaceutical waste is becoming one of the world's largest pollution concerns. Millions of doses of drugs are prescribed to people annually, and even more antibiotics are given to livestock. Those chemicals ultimately make their way into the water supply. There is a natural risk to human health, but the bigger fear is that the pollution will ease the evolution of superbugs, bacteria that are immune to antibiotics.
Last year, you may remember, I did a video on ocean pollution. We are still fighting this battle today, and we need you, the viewer, to help save the ocean.
Plastics. Many plastics are toxic. Vinyl chloride, PVC, is a known carcinogen, and bisphenol A can obstruct endocrine function, can cause insulin resistance, and it has been linked to heart disease. Plastics biodegrade slowly, in some cases lasting for hundreds of thousands of years. Waste accumulated from extreme use of plastics has become a worldwide problem. Gigantic islands of plastic trash have been known to accumulate in the North Pacific Gyre, the most famous of which is the Great Pacific Ocean Garbage Patch. Agricultural pollution. Pesticides, chemicals, and untreated manure are the most dangerous forms of agricultural pollution because they end up in the water supply. Excessive agricultural runoff can prompt the growth of large algae blooms, which starve waterways of oxygen and create dead zones. Excessive erosion can also be a problem, and even accidental milk spillage from dairies can be a serious contaminant. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, half of all surface water pollution in the U.S. is attributed to agriculture sources.
These are just a few of the worst kinds of pollution. What does this say about mankind and the planet? If people would think before they did so. If corporations would test and do research. If the government would enforce in such problems and catastrophes. Just maybe, we would have a better world to live in.